correctly, it is therapy day. It is therapy day, y'all. I'm seeing my EMDR therapist this week, and then I think it will be next week that I see my regular talk therapist. So it'll be nice to get back with her. We're on the way home from the dermatology appointment. That went well. She's sending me a oil moisturizer, and she wants me to get a humidifier for my room. So hopefully that helps with all the rash symptoms I've been having. But yeah, that was the dermatology appointment. It was 30 minutes or so. It was like a 30-minute appointment. It wasn't too long. We're headed back. It'll probably be about a 30-minute ride back. But yeah, later on we see my therapist, Jen, for the EMDR session. So we're gonna go home. We're probably gonna smoke again, play some games, hang out, chill, and just relax. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Everybody feeling okay? Everybody feeling alright? It's kind of a gloomy day here, y'all. It's just one of those days. I hope everybody's having a good day. Kind of wanted to talk about a few things, like anxiety. I know a lot of people deal with anxiety, and anxiety symptoms can show up in a lot of different ways, whether it's feelings of doom and gloom, or just like an awkward feeling, or like you feel like, you just feel like everybody's out for you, in a sense, or either feel like you're just in the wrong. That's anxiety for you. It can show up in many different ways. For me, I start getting the shakes. That's when I know my anxiety's high. Start getting the shakes. I can't focus. That's when I know my anxiety's high. I don't know, but that's different for everybody though. What's good, Chauncey? What's good? Welcome back, Chauncey. Well, good morning to you, Chauncey. I should say good morning. We're back in the car. We're headed back home, y'all. We're headed back home. I'm an old man Asian. I turned 33 today. Happy birthday, Chauncey. Happy birthday. W in the chat for Chauncey. Happy birthday, man. A little Ripsky for you, Chauncey. A little Ripsky for you. It's just a nicotine pen. I don't have any weed on me, but we'll take a nice smoke for you once we get home. Big 3-3. How do you feel? How do you feel, man? You feel good? I turned 34 this year. Oof. I don't wanna, y'all. I don't wanna. Are you working today, or did you take off for your birthday? I would have taken off, bro. I would have taken off. I ate a 50 milligram. Took it as a pen. Nice, nice. Feel like I did yesterday. I'm working. Nice, nice. Always working. Yeah, I know. You guys are always working. You got to. You gotta make a living, You gotta make a living. This week is last week of EMDR, and then I think next week we go back to my talk therapist. Good old Karen. It's gonna be a good day, y'all. It's gonna be a good therapy session. You gotta take care of your mental health. If you don't take care of your mental health, everything else goes to crap, And I said it a lot. People don't take it seriously, but it's not talked about enough. It is not talked about enough. Guys, I think it's gonna rain. I think it's either gonna rain or snow. It's heavily cloudy today, y'all. It is heavily cloudy. It's one of those days you just want to lay down and take a nap, watch a movie, you know, chillax, get high, smoke a joint. How's everybody feeling this morning? It's only like 9 a.m. where I am. What's the plans for today? Everybody working? Going to school? I just got back from the dermatology, so we're heading home. No biopsy today, boys. None of that today. They ain't taking apart of my skin today. That ain't happening. I think it's not next week. It might be next week. It might be next week that I go back to pain management as well. So we may have a little little travel video coming. You know, back to Baltimore. I haven't seen pain management since last year. So I need to see my pain management doctor. I also need to see my psychiatrist, my pain psychiatrist or psychologist, whatever you want to call it. You know, he's just so booked out that it's hard to get an appointment with him. Guys, I need a smoke. I need a good smoke. Appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate everybody tuning in right now. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Ooh, there's a cop on the side of the road, y'all. Something's going on. He's got somebody pulled over. Oh my. Somebody's having a bad day. Somebody's having a bad day, y'all. Not us though. You know, well, I should say knock on wood. I've never had a problem with my tinted windows. My windows are so dark, but I've never been pulled over for tinted windows ever. At least where I am. Now there are some places where they'll get you for tinted windows, but where I am, they really don't care about the tinted windows. They got bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? I gotta finish up editing a video once I get home. We can still do a smoke sesh. We probably won't have the roll cam though. I do a lot of my editing on the iPad, so yeah, we probably won't have the roll cam, but we'll get a nice little smoke session, get a few games of COD, maybe split gate in. It's gonna be a good day, and then tomorrow's back to the grind, back to work tomorrow. Gotta be up at 3:15 in the morning. Guys, these clouds, y'all. It is so cloudy, so gloomy. Like, come on, come on. Where's the sun? Where's the sun? What happened to the beautiful days we were having, huh? What happened to them? Guys, I think my next piece I'm gonna get is the new proxy. I think I'm gonna do it. Let's save a little bit of money. It's only like I think $250. So we're gonna get the new proxy and we're gonna get more damage. I want to start doing a few strain reviews of some of the popular strains I love. You don't listen? I am a hard head, man. I'm a hard head. I don't listen for you know? I don't listen for I told you, I enjoy my car streams, man. We're just in back home from the dermatology appointment, man. That's all. How'd you sleep, Michael? Did you sleep all right? We're gonna go home and smoke, Michael. That's what we're gonna do. Stop doing drugs? Yes, stop doing drugs. Except for weed. I enjoy weed too much. And plus, it helps me function, you know? Like, medical cannabis is very helpful, you know, especially when it comes to anxiety, pain, sleep, stuff like that, depression. Keeps you, keeps you going. It has a lot of uses in the medical field. And plus, your body naturally makes cannabinoids, the endocannabinoid system. It naturally produces all those terpenes and whatnot that cannabis has to offer. I'd say stop doing hard drugs. Stay away from that stuff. Keep to the natural stuff, guys. Keep to the green stuff. I've been offered some things. Turn them down. Stick to the weed, guys. Stick to the weed. You know? And if you don't smoke nicotine now, don't start. It's a bad habit. Also, don't stream and drive. It's a very tedious thing. It's not very safe. I wouldn't recommend it, even though I'm doing it. I know that's kind of hypocritical, but whatever. I wouldn't recommend it. Also, since we are driving, if I don't read your chat, I am sorry. I'm driving, obviously. Obviously. I'm not gonna pull Jack Doherty, guys. I'm not gonna crash the car, I promise. Not gonna happen. Kinda need my car, you know? Plus, I'm not really holding my phone. Like, I'm not holding my phone at all. I'm not even looking at my phone at the moment. You know? You guys are connected to Bluetooth, so that's why the audio kind of sounds a little funky. I am sorry, you know? Tomorrow's Friday, y'all. It's the last day of the week. It's soon the weekend. What are we all getting into? We doing anything fun this weekend? I might go to the gym this weekend. That's what I might do. You know? Have a little gym session in the morning. Do a little gym video. This ride is such a boring ride, y'all. Like, if you live in Maryland and you know where Ocean City is, you know the drive is pretty boring. How's everybody's morning been? You smoke while working out? No, I do not smoke while working out. Um, so I'll take maybe like a hit or so. I won't get like overly high before a workout. I can't work out extremely high, you know? Like a hit of a pen or like one bong rip, I'm fine, you know? And give it like an hour or so, but working out high is not really the greatest thing. Plus, I take a pre-workout, so the pre-workout wouldn't be good with weed. It's kind of like drinking caffeine with weed. Kind of gives you the jitters a little bit, depending on what you're smoking. If you're smoking a sativa with caffeine, you probably are going to feel the jitters a lot more. If you're smoking an indica with caffeine, probably won't be as much. I don't know. Can you smoke or can you work out while being high? I can't. I have to be focused, you know. My head has to be clear to be in the gym. Besides, you could really mess yourself up if you don't be careful in the gym, you know. Why do Asians only get 6 hairstyles to choose from? I don't feel like I have 6 hairstyles to choose from. I feel like I have, an array of hairstyles to choose from. I don't know. Maybe Asians just choose the same hairstyle. I don't know. I don't know. Are you good at making egg rolls? I mean, I went to culinary school, so I hope so. I wouldn't say I'm the best at making egg rolls. I can make all types of food, you know? I don't know. I don't really limit, I'm not really, I don't know, I'm not Asian culture limited, you know? I was adopted, guys. I lived in the U.S. since I was 3, so I don't really know too much about my heritage or my culture. All right, let's not get on the stigma train. I don't really follow the stigmas. You know, let's break the stigmas. It's not really a good mindset to have, because cultures intertwine. You know, it's how all the states came together. You know, different cultures, different people coming together. You know, you gotta be open to those things, guys. You gotta be open to those things. At what age were you smoking at? I was smoking at probably around 2018, so that was around 8, 9 years ago. So probably mid 20s. I was smoking. What is this guy doing? I don't know what this guy is doing. The guy behind me's going around. I'll also go around. Guy just stopped in the middle of the road. Don't know what for. He just stopped in the middle. That's why you gotta pay attention, guys, when you're driving. Because people do dumb crap like that. He stopped, turned on his flashers, and then turned off his flashers. And now he's still going. He's still moving. I was like, what was the point of that? Like, why did you slam on brakes, Joe? What's up? What's good? I can't really see your name. I'm driving. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. How was everybody this morning? I know I've asked this quite a few times, but you know, if I don't read your chat, if I don't respond to you, directly, I am sorry. I am kind of preoccupied with other things at the moment. Oh, look, there's a bump. Are you guys ready for the bump? Oh, they're working on the roads. It's about time. This road is terrible, guys. There's a bunch of potholes and whatnot on this road. You good? I appreciate it, Kelly. I appreciate it, Kelly. I'm glad you understand. Some people get a little upset when you don't reply to them in chat. I promise I'm not ignoring you all. I promise. It's just I want to make it so I can, see you guys in the smoke stream later and play games with y'all. That's all. That's all. Just trying to be safe. Safety is key. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate you keeping me company while we head home from the dermatology appointment. We're going to go home and get nice and high for the day. We had a nice little wake and bake this morning, Nice little smoke stream. Something slight. I haven't done really, a good morning stream in a while. Unfortunately, tomorrow is back to work, and I kind of get off a little bit later than usual. I get off around 11:15. I'm usually off by 10. Guys, today's one of my favorite days. It's therapy day. You get everything off your chest when you go to therapy. You talk about the week. Talk to somebody who's not in your daily life and doesn't really, doesn't really know you in the outside world, outside of the office, They have no input in your life outside of that office. They don't see you every day. They don't talk to you every day. To somebody you can vent to, which I think is a good thing. I think everybody should go and talk to somebody, counselor or therapist. Take care of your mind, make sure it's good. I'm not gonna make the same mistake I made yesterday, fellas. I'm not gonna try to combine the stream from my phone to the MacBook, because that did not go very well. It cut y'all off. That was very unfortunate. I was not. that did not. That did not go as planned. Limbo was having a time yesterday, y'all. That was fun. That was a fun little stream. I enjoyed it. Alright, guys, we're almost home. I'm gonna end it here. Why? Why what? Why therapy? I'm gonna end it here, fellas. We're almost home. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay safe, stay high, stay real, and I'll see you shortly for the smoke stream. All right, I'll see you shortly. Toby, I hope you're having a good morning, man. I hope you're having a good morning. You caught me at the end of the stream. Yo, Asian, what up in chat? Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody just tuning in. We're going to go have a smoke stream. I'll be live in a few, maybe give me 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes. We're going to come back. We're going to get nice and baked, and then we're going to play some games, all right? We're going to play some games. I'll see you then, all right?